Hello, my sensational Algebra 3 students. We are ready for our day 4 as we take another visit to our online course. We're going to first of all review the standard form for the equation of an ellipse. Now, this is a standard form when the center is at the 0. See, it's the x squared divided by a squared plus y squared divided by b squared equals 1. Notice that the right-hand side here is always equal to 1 when you have an ellipse. And also remember that the a square is greater than the b square. And if the a square is under the x variable, then the major axis is going to be horizontal. If the larger denominator, which is the a squared, is under the y variable, then the major axis is going to be vertical. Now, this is when the center is at the origin. It's at the origin, 0, 0. Let's look at the standard equation where it's not. We're reviewing this. So do you see right here? This time it's the quantity x minus h squared over a squared plus the quantity y minus k squared over b squared equals 1. Well, remember again, the a squared is always larger than the b squared. So here, the a squared is under the x variable, so that we're going to have a major axis that is horizontal. Here, you see that the a squared is under the y variable, so the major axis is going to be vertical. And again, remember that the a squared is greater than what? The b squared. And the center is going to be at h, k. Now, this is what we're going to do today. There are 3 things. I'll give you an equation of the ellipse, and we're going to find these 3 things right here. We're going to find the standard form of the equation of the ellipse, find the center of the ellipse, and identify the major axis as horizontal or vertical. And you want to tell me why is it horizontal or vertical. So let's look at our example. We're going to be given the equation 25x squared plus 4y squared equals 100. Well, this is not in either one of those standard forms that we just got through looking at. Remember, we had to have the right-hand side being equal to 1. So the way that I'm going to make this right-hand side be equal to 1, I'm going to divide all 3 terms by 100. See, I'm dividing all 3 terms by 100. And then, see, 25 we're going to 25 once. 25 we're going to 100, what, 4? 4 going to 4 once. 4 going to 125. So here, this is the standard form, you see, of the ellipse. It started out like this. We had to make the right side equal to 0, so we divided all 3 terms by 100. And then we have to find the center. Since nothing is being subtracted from the x or the y, then the center is at the origin, 0, 0. And notice that the larger denominator is 25. That is our a squared. Remember, for an ellipse, the larger denominator is the a squared, and it's under the y variable. So that means that we're going to have a vertical major axis because the a squared, which is 25, is under the y variable. Again, a major axis that is vertical. Another example that we're going to look at, another equation, involves where the center is not at the origin, and it looks like this. Well, this is one that we're working with. 4 times the quantity x plus 5 squared plus 36 times the quantity y minus 4 squared is equal to 144. Now remember what I said, and remember the standard equations? This right-hand side has to be a 1. So we can divide all 3 terms by 144. Then 4 going to 4 once. 4 going to 144 36 times. 36 going to 36 once. 36 will go into 144. So this is what we're left with. And this is our standard form for the equation of the ellipse. Now, remember the center? It's different from the origin this time. Well, how did we get that center? We take, within the parentheses, we take the x plus 5, set it equal to 0. So x equals -5. See, we have the -5. We're going to take the y minus 4, set it equal to 0. So y is equal to 4. And see, that's how we got the 4 right here for our y coordinate of the center. And a shortcut that I told you to do is just take the opposite of the numbers inside. This is a +5, it becomes a -5. It's a -4, it becomes a +4. So that's one way to do that. And then notice that the a square is 36 and it's under the x variable, and the a square is always the larger denominator. So we're going to have a horizontal major axis because the a square is under the x variable. So that is a review of how we're given an equation that is not in the standard form for the ellipse, but we put it into the standard form. And remember that we're going to have a quiz Friday, and you may turn the quiz in early if you like. And that's it for today, and my love is going out to you.